Hello, all my fellow villains. Um, Today it's just going to be a very quick video, just getting through this video from Livelog that I never watched. Again is probably, this is Livelog. It's not my least favorite from the album, but it is my second least favorite from the album. So, least favorite would be Freddie, and then this one was in my tier list that I made, which I don't know if I've posted those videos or not, but if I haven't posted those videos, let me guys know. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see the tier list videos that I've made. There's one for each album because they're kind of long. I yapped a lot, so, but again was in the B tier, but it was more like lower B compared to other stuff. So it's very catchy though. This song is stuck in my head a lot. So, but yeah, I never watched the self-cam version. We just recently did the self-cam version of Test Me, and that was really cute. So I'm curious to see what this one's going to be all about. Let's just get straight into it. Again, it's going to be a quick little video. This is the only thing that we'll be reacting to in this video, and it's the same day as the XQXA video, whenever that's being posted. So, yeah, I have a lot of free time right now, which actually, yeah, so I can film several videos in a row. So yeah, let's get to this one. It looks really cute. Let's go. Oh my gosh, why does it have to start with Junon? They're so cute. Gonna with the glasses though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh. Junon, I'm delusional. He looks so cozy all the time. Where is he? Oh, okay. There's blue lights everywhere. Jungsu in his outfit? What? So cute. He's so pretty. Jungsu is so pretty. It's ridiculous. He just looks in the camera like that, and I'm like, oh my God. You're not my bias. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Jaehyun's just been vibing the whole time. I feel like everyone else is like going crazy, but Jaehyun's just vibing. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. There's Junon's purple sweater, the famous purple sweater. It's similar to Jaehyun's NPC outfit. He's always wearing that sweater. Is this where Jung-soo dropped his phone that one time? That was funny. That's so cute. I love them. Like, I think I don't know when this came out, if it was like, or when, I know obviously this was filmed when they were like on tour, but I don't know when it was released uh relative to that, but I think the Test Me self-cam version was definitely way more like high production, like they had the editing. Like this one was cute, but I like prefer Test Me's self-cam version, even though I don't like that song as much. But that was so cute. Yeah, I love that. So, um, really quickly, I'm going to see what else I have on the list to react to see if I can fit something in, because this was definitely like really short. So, let me see. Okay, so I have this video, which is the only other video on my list that's from um, Break the Break live lock era. So this is with Ode. The subtitles might be a little wonky because um, they weren't put in correctly. Like I had to go to like the Chinese subtitles and then auto translate that to English. Um, so it's just kind of gonna be a little weird because they have Chinese, Japanese, Russian, and Spanish, but not English because they accidentally put it behind the auto translation of Chinese. So if they're a little off or if things are confusing, then I apologize. That is not anything to do with me. That is the video itself. Whoever put the subtitles in didn't do it correctly. So, but we're gonna watch this. I've never seen it because all of these videos, it's like they didn't have subs, and then this one didn't even have subs in the right place. So it's like even if they did have subs at the beginning, no one would have known how to get there. So I don't even remember how anyone. I guess someone discovered this and posted. I don't even know how I knew like who said that in the first place. But anyway, yeah. So this will be pretty cute. I'm curious what this is all about. So let's get into it.
안녕하십니까. 포스트 MD 미팅, 바지 디자인 미팅.
Ring designs.
참여자 이제 오드님.
That's really cool though. That they're working on like designs and stuff for merchandise and whatnot. I think that's definitely like so important for them for sure. The audio on this video is so sharp. Dang. Okay, sorry. I was just trying to check the if it was too loud when they clapped and stuff. It's definitely loud in my ears, but it shouldn't be too loud in the video, hopefully.
MD야 이거 아니었으면 좋겠어가지고 좀 데일리한 제품이었으면 좋겠다 싶어서. 근데 또 너무 평범한 거 있잖아요. 굴곡 그런 걸 주는 디자인이 좀 적당하게 데일리한 게 좋은 것 같아요.
True.
기본적으로 이 길이 조절할 수 있는 게 있으면 좋을 것 같고 여러 개를 껴보니까 이
I'm
길이 조절할
assuming what they mean by like peripheral, like it means like it can be worn like with the tour, like with the concert or something. But he's trying to say that like he doesn't want it to only be used for that. He can design it to be like more for everyday use as well, but he doesn't want to make it too ordinary. So let me know in the comments if that's what that means. Like peripheral means like it goes with the concert or with the tour, like tour merch. Because I've never really heard that term before. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong, anything like that. So yeah, let me know.
반지인데도 불구하고 두께감이 좀 결국에는 아예 꼼짝도 안 하는 경우도 있게 돼서 적당한 거기서 좀 더 두꺼워지면 악기가 좀 많이 어렵고 보통 또 얇으면 또 금방
So I did look it up, and um, peripheral merch is basically like, I'm sure you all know this already, and I'm just the one who's late, but it's basically like photo cards and key rings and stickers and stuff like that. Stuff that comes with, like, goes beyond concert merch and stuff. So, and that's one thing that I really love about K-pop albums is that it comes with all of this extra stuff. Like, it's not just the songs. You're not just paying for songs because you can get those online and, but I like having the physical media and I like having all of the extra, goodies that come with it. Um, so that's why I love K-pop albums and stuff like that. It just comes with really cool stuff. And if you like digital media, but you also want extra stuff, you can also buy the various like digital versions that some groups have, which I think is a good thing. But yeah, so it's really really cool. I've just never heard that term before, so I was just like really confused. But yeah, let's get back into this. That's so nice of him to bring in snacks for the staff. Silver. I love silver. I prefer silver over gold. I like rose gold because it's like pink and I love pink. But um silver is definitely like my choice. I don't really wear accessories, but if I did, like jewelry and stuff, but if I did, I would choose silver. I think it's prettier than gold. I'm assuming they're gonna show the finished design at least, if not the product, towards the end or sometime in the video. But I don't remember what it looked like. If any of the sites that I use to buy like merch and stuff, if they were selling it, I don't remember. He's just putting all this pressure on himself. He's like, let's do this. I believe in you, Ode.
저는 지금 올해 11월에 있을 저희 콘서트 디자인을 또 하게 되었는데 바로 반지입니다. 이게 샘플이고요. 뭔가 데일리하게도 잘 차올 수 있고 약간의 디자인으로 좀 포인트가 될 수 있는 그런 반지를 만들고 싶어서 여기에 좀 무엇을 새길까 디자인을 한번 해보려고 하는데 제가 시작한 시점에서 조금 시간이 빠듯한 그런 상황이어가지고 최대한 열심히 시간 쪼개가면서 열심히 만들어 볼 예정입니다. 일단은 작업을 한번 해보도록 할게요. Let's go! 저는 노래를 들으면서 작업을 할게요.
As much as I love K-pop, I'm really not a big music listener in daily life. You know, um, I'm not in school anymore. I went to college, and I've graduated. I'm not in school now, so, but even when I was, I wouldn't listen to music doing like homework or anything like that. I would just throw on some videos in the background and videos that I had seen like 10 times or whatever, and I can just ignore it mostly, but it's just like I needed some noise. With music, when it's in English, I focus too much on the lyrics, and then when it's not in English, like for K-pop, I listen focus too much on the instrumentals, so it's kind of, music is just too distracting for me, so I just put on videos. But even in like daily life, you know, I don't, like with cleaning or doing dishes or something like that, like I'm not listening to music, you know, or doing like art and stuff like that. I'm just not a big music listener. I really only listen to music when like a comeback happens and I listen to the album a couple times or whatever, or if I'm like traveling with family, like long drives and stuff, I would listen to music, or hanging out with like my friend and we drive around and I put an album in or something like that. So, but other than that, you know, I'm really not a big music listener in daily life. Sorry to say, as much as I love K-pop. So cute. You know, I wish I was creative. I really do. I'm like so, I don't know. I have so many ideas all the time, but you know, and it's like just go out and do it. Get the materials and just do it. And it's just like, but I'm such a perfectionist that like doing something and then not succeeding, you're not supposed to succeed the first time. Like you're supposed to learn from your mistakes, but for me I just struggle really hard with making mistakes, and you know, it makes me feel like disheartened even though I know logically like I should be making mistakes. It's okay. It's just really hard for me to do that. But I don't know. I think yeah, my screen's covering it, but if I switch to this one, you can see these paintings. Not this one. This one was done by someone at a convention. But these are all mine. I painted all of these myself and came up with the designs. They don't look very, I mean, they're not really unique or anything like that, but, um, you know, I painted them and I like them and I like painting. And actually, let me see. This one, even though it's so simple, it's one of my favorites because you can kind of tell a little bit, but it's like shiny. Like the gold paint is shiny. So I really like this one. It's pretty simple, but um, really nice. So I love painting, and that's pretty much the scope of my creativity. But beyond that, I am not very artistically inclined, unfortunately. I really wish that I was. I would be creating so many things. I really would. But anyway, back to this video.
카메라에 나오는 시간으로 1시간 반 작업을 했고요. 오늘은 여기까지만 하고 마무리하도록 하겠습니다.
Yes, please sleep. 2:30 a.m. That sounds like me.
어제에 이어서 콘서트 MD 반지를 좀 작업하려고 준비를 했고 또 카메라를 켜게 됐는데 사실 지금 아이디어가
He looks so
나오진
good.
않는 것 같아요. MD
Random
회의를 할 때 그런
thought,
말씀을
but
하거든요.
he looks
반지
great.
디자인뿐만 아니라 이제 반지 포장 박스가 있을 거 아니에요. 그런 것도 아이디어 낼 수 있는 거 있으면 생각해 보라고 하셨기 때문에 오늘은 좀 그거 위주로 생각을 구상을 해볼까 합니다. 오늘 역시 노래를 들으면서 예정인데 따졌지?
That was so sad. It really do be like that. They're just right there and you just can't. Ooh, nice.
디자인들이 어느 정도 완성이 되고
I'm so
어느 정도
curious
된 상태여가지고
what it's gonna look like.
해드릴까 합니다. 자, 바로 보시지요. 이건 첫 번째 디자인인데요. 일단 내각은 전체적으로 똑같고 이쪽에는 저희의 생일, 그리고 이쪽에는 우리 빌런즈의 생일, XDINARY X, 그리고 빌런즈 V 이렇게.
That's cute.
첫 번째 디자인으로 빌런즈를 줄여야 대문자로 놔야겠고, 이거는 이제 빌런즈, You are my everything이라는 뭔가
That is so cute.
또 빌런즈의
That
저의
he said
마음을
that he
공유할
says
수
it in
있는
English.
그런 내용을 담고 싶어서 일단 구성품 디자인 카드의 앞면에 이걸 넣고 뒷면에는 저희의 메인 슬로건인 We are all heroes를 넣었습니다. 버전 2는 앞에 거를 소문자로 해가지고 약간 좀 더 부드러운 느낌.
I kind of prefer the capital letters. That's kind of cute.
뒤죽박죽 컨셉으로 막 덮여져도 있고 이렇게 약간 비트미도 있고, 그래서 구성품 디자인도 앞면에는 빌런즈를 막 뒤죽박죽,
I kind of like that too.
뒤에는 XDINARY 히어로즈를 뒤죽박죽 대하는 겁니다. 조합해보는 재미도 있지 않을까 싶습니다. 첫 번째 콘스트 디자인을 때 만들었던
Ooh, that's interesting.
조금 수정을 해가지고 넣었어요. 그래서 구성품 앞면에도 이걸 넣고, 또 뒷면에는 저희 XDINARY 히어로즈를 제가 이번에 만든 로고를 넣어놨습니다. 이 로고 둘 다 마음에 드는 것 같아요. 버전 5는 아까 거를 XDINARY 히어로즈 로고를 반지에다 넣은 버전이고요. 그래서 구성품 디자인도 이렇게 앞면 뒷면 반대로 구성을 해봤습니다. 그리고 이거는 마지막 버전 6번인데 이게 뭐냐면 별자리예요. 천여자리 별자리인데 빌런즈 생일이 9월 15일이잖아요. 찾아보니까 그때 별자리가 천여자리더라고요. 그래가지고
That's kind of cool.
천여자리를 제가 직접 별도 찍고, FDG 생일 12월 6일 별자리가 사수자리더라고요. 그래서 아까랑 동일한 방법으로 그래가지고 뒷면에 이렇게 넣어봤습니다.
I'm not like a really big constellation girly, so to me it's just kind of like it's cute, but it's not like I wouldn't jump for that one. I liked the first one with the capital letters and the disorganized letters. Those two are pretty cool.
그걸 이렇게 바로 피드백을 받을 줄 몰랐어. 그래서 너무 감사드리고 싶고, 그래서 이렇게 좋은 기회가 생겼지 않았나 싶어요. 여러분도 이 영상을 보고 있을 때쯤이면 12월 그쯤 될 텐데 좋아해주셨으면 좋겠네요. 그냥 이렇게 영상을 남길 수 있는 것만으로도 좋다 하고, 본업으로서도 열심히 노력하는 모습이 모두가 되도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 안녕.
혹시 우리 씨가 생각하신 시안지 중에 선호도 따로 있을까요?
선호도요?
외국 디자인에서 세 번째가
Yeah. The disorganized letters, I like that one as well.
어느 길에 어느 방향으로 들어가야 한다 정해놓으시는 그런 게
네, 그건
양 사이드에 날짜가 들어가고 가운데 부분에 X에 들어가는 형식. 그럼 이대로 이 손글씨대로 할까요?
That is so sad. I like the handwritten kind of style, but I get that, like, if you don't like your handwriting or if you think it looks messy or whatever, then you might want to revise it, but yeah, it is hard. They were all pretty cool. It's so cute. Let's see what they choose. Ooh, a sample. I'm excited.
보시고 뭔가 더 디벨롭됐으면 하는 의견 같은 거 있으시면 말씀 주시면 저희가 최종본에 반영을 하겠습니다.
맨날 잘 보이게 글씨가 이거를 수정할 수 있는 거죠?
네, 말씀 주시면은 저희가 최대한 반영할 수 있게끔 해두고 있거든요.
그럼 이 각인한 거를 좀
Yeah.
게임이나 이런 것들은 안 좋아하세요?
근데 딱 그
I think it's really good that he sort of advocated for himself. Like he was like, look, I have some, like, it's so difficult to do that because, you know, at least for me, like, these people going through the time and effort to like make this thing, and even though you have like um modifications that you wish to be done, like you feel bad because it's just like, well, they spent this time and it costs money, and for me, I just feel like I'm wasting people's time when I try to do stuff, and Um, so I'm glad that Ode is able to be like, oh, it's not perfect right now. I want the letters to be bigger and the engraving to be deeper to make it more clear. And yeah, I really appreciate that. It's so difficult to, for not, I don't even know if it's an introvert thing because I'm introverted and shy and anxious. So like it's hard for me to sort of separate the two because there are introverts who aren't necessarily shy and anxious. Like introverts are more likely to be shy and anxious, but you can have shy extroverts and you can have anxious extroverts as well as not shy introverts and stuff. So it's hard for me to kind of separate the two, but for me personally, it's so difficult to ask for more and I just yeah, so and I know Ode is kind of between extrovert and introvert. Um, so it's really good for him to be able to tell them, I need these things changed, please. And it's in a very professional way. It's not him saying this is ugly or anything. It's very professional. So you always have to.
어머 대박 아 이게 박스인 거고
네네. 작업
오
박스예요.
박스도 버리지 마세요 빌려주죠 감사합니다
It's so nice. I wonder if they're gonna show it, but maybe not. Maybe they're waiting for the official design to be actually like released to the public. So they didn't want to spoil or anything like that. I might have to try to look it up to see
강경입니다
what it looked like. Oh, there it's the little.
아니더라 진짜 이쁘다
That is cute. I like that it doesn't like
아네
fully close. It is so nice to see. Um, see him helping design and stuff like that, and it just like it gives an artist a lot of power and control over their own career, being able to design products that they're going to have their names on, and I really love that they're able to do that. I'm unsure about other groups, like even though I have other favorite groups like Card and like Got7 and stuff, I've never really been the type to watch a lot of behind the scenes content or variety content, so XDINARY Heroes is really the only group that I've done that with. So I'm unsure if this is like the proper, common, normal occurrence is to have the group members themselves design merch sometimes and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments, like, is this something that happens a lot with groups? Is it something that happens with groups who've been around for a long time versus groups that have only been around for a couple years that don't really do this? Because at this point, it was a year ago, XDINARY Heroes had only been around for a year or two, 2.5, something like that. So they're still new to this day. I mean, it'll be 4 years this December, and that's still not very long. So the fact that they have so much power over and control over their careers so far is amazing. So yeah, that will be that for this video. This is really nice. Just seeing him do this. Yeah, and that's it for pretty much live log. Except for, well, I think the extra files I've seen up to live log. After like I've finished the live log extra files, but I'm not sure about XDINARY days. So, we'll see. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!